Hello my sweet crafty friends, this is Mary and you're watching Cardz TV. We're going to make a super quick Halloween card today, and it's going to be an S-fold card. We'll be using Simply Charmed and two of my Cardz TV stamp sets. We're going to use from Happy Days, Happy Halloween. This will go on the inside of our S-fold card. And from More Spooky Sayings, we'll be using Going Batty. So let me show you the papers and show you how to make an S-fold card. Now, this is an S-fold or a Z-fold. It can be called either one. But this is some black cardstock, and the card is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And all you do after you fold the side is you take this edge, fold it back to the fold, use your bone folder to get a nice sharp crease, and you have an S-fold card. Now, to cover our S-fold card, for the front, we're going to do this front flap and the inside of the front flap. And I've got this really pretty orange, and I've cut two of these, one for the front, one for the inside, and this is cut at 2 inches by 5 1/4. And then to go on top of that, I've got some striped paper. This is from Authentique, and I love both sides of this. But I thought for this card we'd use the striped. This is a diagonal stripe, and I think it's really cute. This is 1 3/4 inches by 5 inches. I'm going to go ahead and layer this together, and this is going on the front. But before I put this on the front, I used my Martha Stewart spiderweb border punch. And I've punched a spiderweb border out of the black. So before I put these two pieces on the front, I'm going to put this spiderweb border on there and then just trim it off to fit. And then I'll adhere this to the front. But I can go ahead and put these two together and put these on the inside flap. Now for the inside of the card, I've cut some more orange and striped paper. And this piece of orange, isn't that the prettiest orange? I just love that. This is 4 inches by 5 1/4, and this stripe piece is 3 3/4 by 5. So I'm going to take my Hermadito glue and get all of this stuck down on the card, and then I'll show you what we're going to put on here. It's really cute. Now I've got my inside mat adhered and the inside of the flap adhered. I love the way the stripes come together like that. And I wanted to show you how I'm going to add this spiderweb border to the front. And I'm just going to run some adhesive right down this edge and bring this spiderweb over here. And I want to have it evenly spaced. So let's see, that looks just about right. And then I'll just take my scissors and snip that off and then get this put on the front. I think this is going to be really cute. Oh yeah, loving that. Okay, let's get this put on the front. Okay, now to go on the front, I've got this goofy looking bat. And what I did, I used Simply Charmed, and on page 59, here's the bat right here. Now you can cut him out with the feet, and you can cut the part out that shows where to put the little pink cheeks and the eyes and all that, but I didn't want to do that. I didn't want him to have any feet, first of all. So I just came over here to layer 1, and I cut my bat out of some black cardstock, and I cut him at 2 inches. Well, I put some Google eyes on him, which make him look really, really goofy and funny. But when I came over here to cut his fangs out, oh my gosh, they were so tiny, I couldn't even see them. So I took my trusty white gel pen, and I just drew his little smile on there, and I put a fang on either side, and I think it looks just as good. And I've got him on 2 thicknesses of foam tape. Now, I tell you, page 59, I cut him at 2 inches. Now, I want him on a moon. So also on page 59, here's a little tree down here with a bat hanging upside down, and there's a little moon. There it is right there. This is also on layer 1. Well, you have to use real dial size, or I did anyway, to get the right size, or it'll cut it very small. So I cut 2 moons, and I cut these on real dial size at 2.5 inches, and this is what I got. When I cut them on paper saver at 2.5 inches, they were like the size of a quarter, and I needed a bigger moon. So this is cut at 2.5 inches on real dial size, and I cut 1 for the front, and I've cut 1 for the inside, and I'll show you that in just a minute. I took my Cardz TV stamp from the More Spooky Sayings and stamped Goin' Batty, and I used Memento Tuxedo Black ink, and I'm going to put that right there on the front, and then I'm going to put my little bat on there, my goofy looking little bat. I think he's so cute. Put some adhesive on here, only on half. Now I do want to line it up, you know, kind of in the center, but I'm going to turn it a little bit sideways. Right about there like that. Yeah, that's good. We'll go ahead and put our bat on. And you know it's just screaming for some buttons, right? So I'm going to put 2 buttons here and 2 down here with some glue dots. And I've got these. These have a dull finish to them. I really like that. I'm not going to adhere these down yet, though, because I'm going to show you the inside. Now, for the inside sentiment, I told you I cut 2 circles. Well, here's the other circle that I cut at 2.5 inches, and I used the Cardz TV Happy Days stamp set and stamped Happy Halloween. And what I'll do is put it directly behind that first circle, so it'll go there just like that. And I cut another bat that's going right there, and this little bat I cut at 1 inch, and I also gave him some Google eyes. Here's my super easy, super quick little Goin' Batty S-fold card, and I decided to take a black gel pen, and I went back and I added some doodling around the moon on the front and also on the inside. I think that adds a lot to it. And I love the way the spider web looks on the front too. And I know a little boy who's going to love getting this for Halloween. So there you go, guys. Thanks so much for coming by today. And I'll see you again really soon. Bye now.